Hey guys, I'm Eddie Broda, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial of this creosote painting that I've done previously, Splitting the Red Sea. We're going to use this as a baseline of the painting we're going to do, but we're not going to do exactly the same because we want each painting and original to be unique, different and exciting. So we're going to start off with a blank canvas. I'm going to be using two flat brushes, paint on a ruler, and the three primary colours, red, yellow and blue, plus white, and I might use a touch of brown as well. Let's go, let's paint. Okay, to make things simple, we're just going to try and find out the middle, the center part of the canvas. So we want to find the center of the width of the canvas and the center of the height. So we have 25, so half that is 12. And then the center of the height, which is 20, we have to. We're going to do the same on the other side. 12.5. And then we're just going to cross them over. Doesn't have to be exact, we just want to know roughly where that center of the canvas is. For the next stage, we want to just quickly sketch in, even though we're going to be painting anyway, we want to sketch in roughly where the waves are going to be coming, the walls of water are going to be, and like where the land's going to be, just so the people will be walking through, and so we'll know where to paint. The center of the canvas is going to be roughly where things start disappearing, which is going to be kind of somewhere around there. So we want to try and have the people coming to around here, which means the walls of the water are going to be like this. So we just want to sketch them in very quickly. They could be straight. This is only a rough thing, you can do what you want. You're going to have the walls either straight or they can be arched. I'm going to go with slightly arched and then coming straight to the bottom, just to give it different angles and make it a bit more exciting. Then we don't need to sketch in the people because that'll be easy enough to do with a paintbrush. Okay, so this is where the fun starts. We want to start taking our paint and putting it on our palette. I'm just going to be using a plastic plate because that's all I have at the moment. And use as much paint as you want. I like using a lot of paint. I like being messy with it and just letting it have a mind of its own. So I'm going to put all the colours on the palette, including a lot of white because you're going to need that as well for the top of the water where you have like the waves kind of coming over. Just throw it on. You're going to want to use yellow as well, mix it in with the blue because water has a green tinge to it. You don't always see it straight from the eye, but it is there. I'm just going to put in some red towards the bottom to make it that little bit darker, so we have difference in colours. Move on to the other side. For the time being, you want to keep this center empty, and then we'll fill it in towards the end. Okay, for the ground over here, you can either put in just more blue, just make it more of a flat kind of level, and then mixing in with the bottom of the waves, or I'm just going to use a bit of brown. To clean up the brush, you could just take a tissue and wipe off the extra paint if there is any before you use the other colour so it doesn't mix as much. You take the brown, a little bit of white, some yellow, put it in as well. Let it mix in a bit with the waves. And then as we go up, we want to add more white to the brown until we get close to where the halfway point on the canvas was. Here was the halfway point. You don't want to go too high. Again, mix it in a little bit. Don't have to, just makes it a bit more abstract and gives it a bit more interest. Okay, going back to here, we want to take much more white and much cleaner than what we'll be using over here. And we want it to be kind of like the sky or kind of like the cloud, the pillar of smoke which was leading them through, which will also mix together between the two waves. But we still want to keep that kind of blue. So on the white, it's also going to mix in with the blue. From here we just want to let it dry for a bit. Depending on the amount of paint you used, you can see how wet the paint is after you ate. For me it's been 20 minutes and there's still some wet paint on the side, so I still want to work that in. So I'm going to take some more white paint by itself and I want to give it that's still like, you want to give it more movement. You want to be able to see that there is life there, the waves are actually moving. So you want to just put that in and then just pull it along. Okay, once that's all dry, we're now going to put the people in the middle, and we're going to start off further in so we can then layer the people as they come out and we can add more and more colors. So I'm now going to take the smaller brush, the small flat brush. I'm going to start off with, I'll just start off with some whites. For the people, all we're going to do is a tiny little head and then stroke down, push harder down to get a thicker brush stroke with the rest of the body. Head, body, head, body. I'm mixing a bit of blue into the equation, and again. So you can fill up the amount of people the way you want to do it, and so I said that you should have started there. That is the best way to do it, and then let it dry a little bit as you go along, and then you can layer them as you went. I just went to kind of spread it out and have the different colors straight away. So you can add as many as you want, as many people, fill it up, as many different colors as well. So the more the brush is dirty, the more different colors are going to appear. And then after you've done that, you could just add more colors into the actual waves if you want. So you're just going to add a bit more green. And a bit of red. Right, there we have it. Here's the final painting. We have two kind of layers of waves coming up. We have the path in the middle, or I've made it as white as possible to make it look a bit like a cloud as well. And then we have all the people actually walking on the path, which we did brown, walking through the middle. So that's that. We did that on a canvas. I did it using acrylic. You don't have to use a canvas. You can use paper, cardboard, wood, whatever you have at home, whatever you want to order. It could be ink, crayons, pencil, pens, whatever you want to use. If you enjoyed this video and it was helpful, please subscribe, like and comment below, and hopefully see you next time.